Hello there, and thanks for joining us on Sports Scene. I'm Wang Dong in Beijing. We begin with the Chinese Basketball Association, where Tracy McGrady and the Qingdao Eagles went on the road against the Bayi Rockets on Wednesday night. TMAC was only chasing his third victory, believe it or not, in the CBA. However, the focus shifted to a controversial issue in the dying seconds. Li Shunan buried the triple and almost sealed the victory for Bayi with 46 seconds remaining in the final quarter. However, Qingdao thought these three-pointers should not have been counted as Bayi's offense had gone beyond 24 seconds. Nevertheless, the referees stood by their decision. As such, the Eagles players withdrew from the court and headed back to their locker room. Although the visiting team later on returned to the court, they refused to play and remained motionless till the end of the match. Now, let's pick up from the start of the game. McGrady was no short of fans, even if he was on the road with the team. Qingdao trailed by 14 points after 6 minutes into the opening quarter. And TMAC stepped up for the visitors, looking to keep Qingdao in the game. He scored 23 points on the night. The Eagles kept rolling in the second half. Chris Daniels' slam cut the deficit to 11. Qingdao trailed by only 3 points with just 1 minute to go. When Liu Shuan's layup exceeded 24 seconds, Qingdao expected the referees to make a right decision, but it did not happen, as the officials at the score table later refused to overrule the referee's decision. Those 3 points sealed the victory for Bayi as they beat TMAC's Eagles 99-90. After the game, McGrady said he would not come back to play if the officiating remains to be this way. The former NBA All-Star even called the officials three blind mice on his Weibo, which is seen as China's Twitter, and said it was the officials who actually had taken the victory away from him and his teammates. Well, that's simply very unfortunate. And for more on this issue, we are now joined by our senior basketball analyst, Xia Song, who was the agent of former Dallas Mavericks forward Wang Zhizhi, and the latter now plays for Bayi, of course. Mr. Xia, good to have you with us. So what was the rationale behind this whole issue here? Please shed some light on that issue for us, please.
Hey, Wanda, good to see you back. Actually, I think a lot of people is, watching that game or following the news today, everybody can see that was a wrong call because, everybody can see when the clock run out at 0, the Bayi player still have his ball in his hand. Mm-hmm. So that was obviously, that's a, mistake. So that create a lot of controversial and, the Qingdao team feel they still have a chance to get the game back. But, it's getting even more messy after the referee went to the score table. Right. They decide to, give him another 24 seconds, but the score counted. So that's a whole messy situation. Anyways, no matter what happened in behind there, that was kind of like a shame for the league.
Indeed. Mr. Shaw, similar incidents actually, if I'm not mistaken, related to shot clock problems have taken place in the past as well in this season. So what should we do to take, or who should take the blame for this kind of incident? To be honest, the CBA league still kind of low-level kind of operation type of league, if you call it professional league. Everything need to be, high-level operation. So the whole game operation is still not very professional. So sometimes the score table, even the stats making, some very weird mistake. Right. So that's not the news. But like what happened last night, Tracy McGrady was trying to help his team for another win, which is really difficult. But they saw the chance. This mistake become kind of like, turn into a really big deal. That's not something, the league should really focus on. Right. Making all those details even better. It's Absolutely. Not difficult. It doesn't matter if they want to do it or not. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely the league leaves a lot to be desired. So we know that Tracy McGrady expressed his anger on the issue through Weibo. Will such an incident make many potential, say, foreign players down the line think twice before they join the CBA, from your point of view?
I don't think that bad call gonna hurt their salary. So that's not really a big issue if they're still getting paid. But for sure, they will have kind of a bad memory or kind of gonna say bad things, negative things about China, about Chinese league, about Chinese basketball. That's not a really big a positive PR anyways for China basketball.
Right.
So I don't think they're gonna think twice how the referee gonna make the calls. But as long as their salary is not hurt. So I think it is still becoming, but they will not be that positive about what they saw in Chinese league.
Right. Certainly hope this incident wouldn't actually affect a lot of potential players down the line to join CBA. All right. Good stuff. Sha Sung, thanks very much indeed for your input.